Hello, hello, hello. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday morning and I'm bringing you coffee and cards. It's a bit miserable today. Look at the rain. It's been pouring down. So when I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning and I checked the weather forecast and it looks like it's going to rain all day long. Hi Linda, how lovely to see you. Hope you're okay and you're not working too hard still. It's very busy times for some of us, isn't it? It seems to be a tale of two halves. Some of us are super busy and some of us are looking for things to do. Hope you're okay. It's chucking it down out there. And yeah, it is set in for the rest of the week, according to the BBC weather forecast. So we've got to make the most of crafting and staying indoors and getting our stuff done. Hi Jen, good morning to you too. Yes, so this morning I thought we'd make a couple of cards using the very apt. Hi Sylvia, lovely to have you. Hi Carol, how are you doing? Using the very apt Under My Umbrella stamp set. Hi Jane, I'm glad you could join us. So I'm holding you in my hot little hand at the moment and I'll turn you around when we start crafting, so sorry if it's a bit wobbly. Yeah, so I'm going to use these because I thought it was very apt that it's pouring with rain and it's set in for the week. So I thought we'd have a bit of sunshine and showers on our card today. Rain stops play at school anyway. Yeah, it's hard for the kids, isn't it, who need to get out and play. Definitely, especially as they can't go far anyway. Yes, so Under My Umbrella stamp set. Let me just check that we are actually live on my Inkstampshare page. I'm just going to check that on my laptop. Just 1 second. Here we go. We'll be able to see. Sorry if you're looking at the side of my head. Oh, the computer says yes. That's good. That's good. Oh, I'm glad. Hi Hilary. Hi Jen. Good morning everybody. So yeah, so it's pretty miserable weather. I can't put any washing on the line, but who cares? We can make cards and we can craft. Definitely. So I do apologise. Hi Claire, love you could join us. I do apologise that we're slightly later today, but I wanted to give time for the minute silence to all the key workers who've lost their lives to COVID-19 this morning. And then I rounded it up to 10 past. It just seemed easier. So I had a minute to get my coffee and yeah, and get myself organised. So hang on, let me just grab it. Hi Chloe, hope you're well. Hope you're all right. Hope Teddy and Jesse's, I hope Jesse's better. Let me know. I got my Stampin' Up cup. Yeah, got my cup. Got my coffee. Hope you all got a drink. I always leave my coffee go cold when I'm doing coffee and cards. Let me think now what I was going to say. So I noticed Jen had a very exciting post on Sunday. I didn't notice. Hi Maria, how are you? Hope you're okay. I need a haircut, Mrs. Oh, bless you. I was going to say, yeah, no, I noticed Jen had a really important post that she shared on Sunday. I didn't see it. Morning, Jennifer. I didn't see it until the evening. I was really busy all day on Sunday. I got a lot of work done and I didn't really see it until the evening. And she started Just Giving page for raising money for the puzzle centre that she works for. The puzzle centre is an amazing place. It's a resource for children, preschool really, aged children with autism or communication difficulties. It's an incredible place. They do a lot of work with people and education as well, with workers as well as children, and they support families too. Now there's not many of these in the country from what I understand. I don't know, Jen would be able to tell us more, but I think there's like 2 or 3 or something. But the Puzzle Centre is here, right here in Buckinghamshire. And so she's raising funds for that. All these charities at the moment who can't do their face-to-face work are losing money hand over fist and they're struggling to keep going. So all these charities need all our support and help. Now this autism one is very close to my heart. And when I saw her challenge, which is to make a handmade card, you're the only one in the whole of the UK. That's absolutely incredible. And we've got it here in Bucks and we need to make sure it keeps going. It's so invaluable. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. She's making a handmade card every single day for 26 days. and posting them on social media. And she set up a Just Giving page so people can donate to her cause. So I thought, this is just incredible. It's close to my heart. I'm going to join you. So I've joined along with Jen, and I've linked to her Just Giving page. And so watch our social media, catch up with it. You'll see it on Facebook. You'll see it on Facebook on my blog and Instagram, and you'll see what we make every day. We'd love it if you could donate to this worthy cause. If you can't, share our posts. That will be fabulous. So yeah, keep your eye on all our stuff to see what we make every day. I can't wait to see. So today's coffee and cards card will be my effort for today. So I am using, in case you've come in late, I'm using the Under My Umbrella stamp set because it's a bit of a rainy day. So what have you all got to drink? I've got my coffee. And we must crack on. But I can see your comments. So I'm going to turn you over now and we're going to start some cards making. So bear with me. This is always a bit weird, isn't it? Here we go. You can see my desk. I'm going to pop you in my tripod now. So it's a bit of fun. Hopefully I don't cut you off or do anything like that. There, you're in. In and ready to go. Let's move this one over. It's always a gamble about getting you too close or too far away. And I've also got my laptop here too. Here we go. Let's just move that. Move over and up. There we are. Decaffeinated oat milk coffee. And you're drinking chocolate in your cup. Excellent, Sylvia. Yeah, I know. The weird thing is I drink probably too much coffee, but since I've been at home and not going out on the school run and going out and about so much, I'm obviously still going to work, but other than that, I seem to be drinking less coffee. That doesn't seem right. I'm just sticking my grid paper to the table so that it doesn't move around. It's great to work on, gives great background, and I can stamp off on it, but it does shift about a bit. I've got some glue on it, my new bit. Okay, so here we go. Now, we are coming to the end of a Stampin' Up! Catalogue, and I am trying to use up all my beautiful pattern papers because I know there's some really nice ones coming. And I don't know about you, but I always want to use up my paper before I buy more. Maggie the cat keeps walking over in front of your iPad. Take a photo of her later and pop her on our page, Linda. That would be so fun. We could all post our furry friends that help us craft. So I'm using up, see these? I probably showed you these last week. I've got lots of bits of scraps of pattern paper. I've got some full sheets, but I'm actually quite surprised and quite impressed with myself that I've used so much this year. So I am cracking on using up all my scraps. So this one that I'm going to use, me too, Carol. I was thinking about that later. We'll message you later and set one up. I have to go into work this afternoon for a meeting, and I'm also working a long day tomorrow, but I'm definitely around on Thursday, so we could do ours. Anyway, we'll message about that later. So I'm using a bit of this one. Look at that tiny scrap. And that is the one, what's the name? Carol, you'll know. What's the name of that paper? Oh, is it Best Dressed? Hi, Kathy. Lovely you could join me. Hi, Lucy. Hope you're all right. So yeah, so I'm using a little scrap of this Best Dressed. I think it's Best Dressed Designer Series paper. And I'm using a little scrap of this one. Look, they're really similar, but I just pulled them out. And this one is part of the Bird Ballad. I've just got scraps left. Thursday, definitely. Right, okay, so I'm just going to use these scraps. So let's crack on. Now, so as normal, because all our papers and our inks and our cardstock in Stampin' Up! Match, it makes it super easy. I picked a couple of the colours out of this paper to use for my card base and my layer. So my card base, let me move all the bits and bobs, is a piece of A4 cardstock, and I've cut it in half. Cut it in half at 14.9, 14.8, 14.9 here, and I've scored it at 10.5 here to make my folded portrait card. I've then taken my, I think this one is Posy, Perfect Posy, Pretty Posy. What's the matter with me today? Posy layer. Yes, My posy, I'll have to get the catalogue out. I can't believe I can't remember the name of the posy paper. Posy cardstock, right, okay. Which is 1/2 centimetre smaller. So that makes that one 10 centimetres by 14.3. And then I'm going to put another one in the middle, which is 1/2 centimetre smaller again. That makes it 10.5, 9.5 by 13.8. Pink posy. Are you sure it's pink posy? It's posy. You must be right. You must be right. Posy pink. It's not pink though, is it? It's lilac. It's a current in colour. And you think I'd know what it was. Right. Purple posy. Thank you, Sylvia. It's purple posy. It's quite self-explanatory, really. I knew somebody had helped me out. Okay, so those are the colours I'm using. And then I have got a insert for the middle. Because this is so dark, you need something light to stamp and write on. So this is the same as this layer, the purple posy layer. So it's 14.3 by 10. That's it, 14.2 by 10. Okay, so let's start off with what we're going to do with this one. Now, I don't know if you remember last week, I used these masks from the Pattern Party pack. I really like them. I haven't hardly used them at all in ages. So I've got them out again today. But we had the retiring list from everything that's retiring. And I do believe this is part of it. Hi, Hilary, you got here. The card is, Jan, are you kidding me? This is Purple Posy. And this layer is Pretty Peacock. Sorry, the base is Pretty Peacock and the layer is Purple Posy. And then I've just got Whisper White. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my clouds because I thought they went really well with the raining at the end of my umbrella stamp set. So I thought, oh yeah, they'll go. Let's do that. So it seems to be meant to be. So I've got Balmy Blue ink and I'm going to get my sponge again. Oh, you're right, Jen. I thought I saw them on the retiring list too. So we have a big, long retiring list. So loads and loads of products are retiring because we've got a brand new catalogue coming. So retiring means that when they've gone out of stock, they won't be making any more. They won't be bringing any more in. So once they're gone, to make way for all the new ones. That's all right, Jan. You come and go as you need to, my lovely. Right, okay, so I'm just going to place my mask over the top of the white and I've got some of the Balmy Blue on the sponge and I'm just going to very lightly go over the top with the mask and the sponge. And with little circular motions, I find best, it doesn't make it too harsh. You can fill it in. And depending on how dark you want your clouds to be, is how dark you need to go. How heavy-handed you need to go. Now I only want some on the top. So I think I'll put a bit on that one, but I don't want a whole one. Just want to give it the impression of being a cloud, but not a full cloud. Yes, and then this one started a bit at the bottom. And I'll show you what I mean. So I kind of only did half here. Yeah, Purple Posy in colour. Okay, let's pop that mask out of the way. And you can see how I've got my clouds coming down the card and these are just fading off slightly here. You lost them. They're not yours, are they, that I've got? No, they're definitely mine. You never know. But you can always borrow mine, Carol. We're friends. Right, okay, so I've got the raindrops next. I'm going to make some rain. Where are they going, all these things that we lose? Smoky slate. And because I thought if I do these in blue, it would just kind of disappear against all the blue. Or if I did them in black, it might be a bit harsh. So I pulled out the smoky slate to make some rain. And I'm just going to randomly do my rain all over the bottom of the piece of card. Can have a bit up there as well, like so. Like that. And then shut that one up. The Stamp Elf, yeah, honestly, I've got one of those. The weird thing about this Stamp Elf is that he sneaks in and he steals things, but then later on he comes back and puts them back right where you'd lost them. I honestly don't know how he does it. I've got a spare piece of card. Do I need that? No, I don't need that. Let's put that out of the way. Right, I have got my patterned paper, and in this stamp set we've got 2 umbrellas. We have got this nice big open one, and then we've got this little one here. So I've got to decide which one to stamp. I think I'm going to stamp the big one. I've already had a go playing with it to prepare the card, and I did a little one here, like so. But I think I'm going to do a big one just to change it up a little bit, and then I'll have a couple of cards made. So where is the big umbrella stamp? Did I take it out? Yes, I did. It's here. Right under your nose, I know. But definitely they do. Those elves make up off with a lot. They've got a lot to answer for. Scissors, glue, everything. Okay, so stamp it up in Memento ink. And then I want to make sure that on the bit that I stamp, I've got the colours that I'm using in the cardstock. So I think I'm going to stamp it right at the bottom. Ooh, stuck. There we go. Comes out really well, doesn't it? Pop that on my chamois and find the matching punch. I love this. This pleases me so much, the fact that we have the punch in an umbrella, and it does both the umbrellas and the handle, and it matches the stamp set. Ooh, and I know that we're going to get something nice to go with this in the new catalogue. Hi, Jane. So I'm going to match the punch up. I turn the punch over and insert it so that I can see exactly what I'm punching out. Just pop it out like that. I've got a spare umbrella there. Let's move that out of the way. And that one. There. I've got that one. And I'm going to pop my umbrella on here, like so. Now, you can punch out your umbrella handle. Hi, Julia. How lovely that you could join us. But I think it just looks a bit strange in the same colours, even though it's quite pretty. So I think I'm going to stamp mine out on a spare piece of Whisper White I had here a second ago, didn't I? And I'm going to stamp it out in the matching colour. So Pretty Peacock matches the base. Let's pop that out there. So I want a nice dark colour to pick it out against the raindrops. Now, which way does this go into the punch? Let's make life easy for ourselves. So it goes in that way. A nice umbrella handle. Oh, it's too big. If you find that you haven't cut it in the right spot, cut your card to match so that it will go in. And then you could just pop it out. Right. Here we go. So that then can go on there like that. I think that looks really nice. I much prefer that to the stripy handle, personally. So I just need to stick it on. I wonder, should I put it on dimensionals? I think I will, just to give a bit of difference to the card, a bit of change in height. Here they are. Those owls nearly made off with those. So 1, 2, 3. You know these best dressed papers? This side with all the handbags and the lipsticks, they just weren't me. They just weren't my bag, you know. I absolutely adore the B side of them. They've got some gorgeous flowers and these colour stripes, all sorts. So, to be honest, there's never a pack of papers where I don't like something about them. Right, I'm going to just glue this one down with regular glue. Smooth those. Let's grab a Tombow. I haven't used one since yesterday, and I don't know which one I had out. So let's see if it works. Yeah. So, Jen, what are you making today for your card? Oh, Lucy, yes, they are. I will show you them in a second. They're on the retiring list. We have a big retiring list currently from both the catalogues. So once they're gone, they're gone. But they are part of a little pack. Okay, so I've got that on there. Now I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And I really like, there's a few on this one. It says, rain or shine, you're always on my mind, which I thought was really apt for now, even though because there's lots of people we can't actually see, but it does mean we're not thinking about them. Life showers bring love's flowers, showered with love. No matter the weather, we're friends forever. Hello, sunshine. Yeah, like that one. But I'm going to use this one. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. So I've got it out ready. I just need to ink it up. I'm going to use the Pretty Peacock again. Did you see the piggies I made last week, Lucy? I used the stencils on those. They're masks they are, and I used the clouds and the bricks. Oh, good. You were asked to do a gender neutral card. Is it, sorry, I can only see part of your comment. So is it a gender neutral birthday card? So I'm going to pop it in the top. I just like the flow of the card if I put it in the top right hand side. So if I get my head in it, I need to make sure I've got it straight. And the light is shining right on there. I can't see it. There we are. I've got a light so you don't get too much shadow. Hi, Corinne. Yeah, you do love you're going to love the new catalogue with the cute animals. Oh dear. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to put that. It kind of makes the purple. It picks the purple out using the same stars. They are great, those dies. They're so versatile, aren't they? So, oh, I use my snail. I'm a bit of a snail lover at the moment. This is retiring as well, but so get it if you want some or you want some refills, but it's not, it is kind of retiring, but we're getting a replacement. It's just a different kind of snail that's coming in, so don't worry terribly if you like the snail. Better than the liquid glue. So just pop that on so you have a nice border. I don't know where the dog is today, but he's not keeping us company. How's your cat getting on there, Linda? Cloudy Holland. It's very cloudy, is it? I've seen some pictures of your tulips at the moment. They look absolutely incredible. Those aerial photographs are just stunning. I've never seen the tulips in person in Holland. I would love to do that. So I'm just popping it all together. Very simple card. Just a couple of layers of cardstock, some stamping and punching. I really like that. So you're always on my mind. And then on the inside, the cat's given up. Good for her. Good for you. That's good. What should I put on the inside? I don't know. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. I might just put Hello Sunshine inside. I think that would look really sweet. In the same colour ink. My Pretty Peacock is a very juicy ink pad. Very simple card, isn't it? Thanks, Lucy. I try to keep the coffee and cards one nice and simple, but try and make them really pretty so that it doesn't matter if you've not been crafting very long, never crafted, or an experienced crafter and you've been doing it a long time. Everyone can do it. Oh, that's so lovely. I would love to come. Hello, Sally. How are you? Hope you're okay. I would love to see those tulips. They're so stunning. Right, there we go. Pop it in. Hello, Sunshine. Now, the only other thing we could pop in there is a couple of these little flowers. So we have all of these little flower stamps in. So I might just put a couple of those in quickly, just to brighten up the inside. Where's my black? Did I put it away? No, it's just here. That sneaky elf is back. Stamp elf. Ooh. So there we are. Hello, Sunshine. Let's move these out of the way. Teddy's looking out the window, hoping the postie brings my new catalogue. Honestly, the postie's been here to me already, Carol, and he hasn't brought the new catalogue. But I have seen some of the American demos saying that theirs are starting to arrive. So I'm hoping that ours will too soon. I'm grabbing something out of my box of pens quickly. I don't want to take too much time up. And I'm going to just colour in these little flowers to match. And this is the Purple Posy pen. It all matches. Just do those like that. I know, Carol, sadness, but I'm sure it'll be soon. Maybe it will come later today. He hasn't brought mine. He just brought some photos. I ordered some photos from free prints, you know what I mean. Because I'm scrapbooking. I'm getting back to doing some scrapbooking, which is my first love. So I'll be sharing some of that with you as well. I've started it. I did a page and I'm going to be sharing that tomorrow on my blog. Just a bit of a darker purple. This is probably Highland Heather, yeah. There we go. Still waiting on your catalogue? Yes, I think it's too early yet. They're starting to ship them. They ship them by freight, don't they? And they take quite a long time normally to come. But as demos, you'll definitely get them before customers, won't we? Pre-order starts soon. Right, okay, and then I've got the green. Yeah, pre-order starts, I believe, next week. Exciting. There we are, just a little bit in the middle. Oh, I've left a leaf out. How do I do that? Oh, did she? Got an Australian one got today. Maybe ours will be really soon. I've got a bit of Wink of Stella going on, just to highlight some of those flowers, the purple posy flowers. I'm not sure if you can see that glimmer, but it's like a shimmer paint. It's really pretty. Right, just highlight those ones. If you can see that or not, there's not enough light on it, but it does work. Like that. Could even put it on your umbrella and make it look like it's rained. Just to make sure none of the colour muddies the other colours. There we are. Got to have some Wink of Stella. You're right, Lucy. You've got to put it all over everything. Right, let's move those. So that's that one. So you can see the shimmer on it. Let's see if I can get the light in there. No, you can't on the camera, but it does look lovely. So rain or shine, you're always on my mind, and that's our first card today. And then I've got another very quick one because I think I'm taking ages today. Right, so that's that one. Let's pop that one to the side. And this one is a bit of an ad hoc on the hoof one because I couldn't make my mind up what to do. Now, where did I put the piggy card? I might have sent it out. I think I did. Yeah, I think I sent the piggy cards out to people. So I was going to show you what I did last week, but I think you've seen anyway. But I used these last week. They're scalloped note cards and envelopes, and they're really pretty. They come ready-made in a pack with all these beautiful different colours, and they're gorgeous. So I just thought I'd make use of those again. And I've got another scrap of paper. Funnily enough, these are the same colours. Maybe they were meant to be together, aren't they? The only one they don't have in there is the yellow. So these are the scalloped note cards and envelopes. But anyway, this is the Bird Ballad Scrapper Designer Series paper that I'm going to use for this one. So I have got these, and I thought I'll cut a piece of Whisper White to fit, so I have a nice border around, and I'll do my stamping on here. So to fit these Whisper White note cards, this little piece of Whisper White panel is 11.5 centimetres by 7 centimetres to go on there and leave a nice border. Okay, so I've got to decide what I'm doing. I think I'm just going to be very quick and simple on this one and do a similar type card. Okay, so I have got my little thing that I did this morning, and that's what I'm going to do, but I'll show you how I did it. So instead of doing the big open umbrella, I'm doing the closed one here. You can see the bit that I cut out to fit my punch. Let's just stamp that one out. Oh, I just got myself all inky. You know, the chamois is good for that as well, getting it off your hands. I'm still using my chamois, my new chamois. It's not as black as my other ones. Okay. So let's just stamp that out and get some of that Coastal Cabana in it. Like so. Get our punch back. This punch has been super popular. I need it out the other way. I didn't do it right. If I'd have stamped it up the other way up, it would have been easier to cut out, but never mind. Doesn't matter, does it? So we're on Tuesday, aren't we? Do you know what? I'm losing track of the days. There we are. Just pop it in, punch it out. Bob's your uncle. Get rid of the scraps. You just got a pack of those note cards. Yeah, they are really useful. Really quite useful. I'm going to be using a lot of them, I think. So I'm going to pop it on. Oh, I had a different idea. I might change my mind. Am I allowed to do that? I just remembered what my idea was. God, honestly. I wanted to not use the umbrella, even though I did it before. Hi, Lisa. I wanted to use the Wellington boots. I thought they'd be really fun to have stripy welly boots. So you can punch out the umbrella, or you can punch out the welly boots, or both, or whatever you like. I mean, cut out the welly boots. Right. Itchy nose. Okay, let's do the boots. Like that. Yes. Are they on the retirement list too? That list is long, isn't it? Grab a drink of my coffee. So, for those of you who haven't seen the list, I have posted the link to the PDF on my Facebook. It is a very long list, and you can't actually see what the items are if you don't already know. So you'd need to get your catalogue out to have a look what the items are that are retiring. Or you can just pop into my online shop, look under specials, and it takes you to the retirement. It takes you to all the products that are retiring, and you can actually see them. That might be a lot easier. So when I repost this video on my page, I will put both those links underneath so you can see. Let's cut this out. Yeah. Doesn't take much cutting. Yes, it's your card. It's your card. Don't know. So if anybody wants any happy mail, let me know. I'm more than happy to post them out to you. Right, there we are. Okay. My Fitbit reminds me when I need to do more steps. It's just said, you need 61 more steps to kill the hour. Right, so I've got the welly boots. I'm going to pop it on there. I'm going to need a sentiment, but I think I'll go for one of these other colours. So I might go for this green. Ooh, I don't know. What colour should I go for? Oh, I'm so glad. They took a little while. I'm so glad they came. That is good news. That's good news. I don't know. Is that pool party, isn't it? I think I'll go for pool party. I find my pool party. Let's see how dark that is on a scrap of Whisper White. And decide on our sentiment. Let's take the willies off that one and move it over. Actually, no, I'll go for a darker colour, I think. Because I think I'm going to do the rain. Let's do the rain. Now, what does the rain look like in pool party? Clean. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the rain in pool party. But I might stamp it off on a scrap that's all dirty. Let's use it. so that it's not very bold. I like to stamp off. You can actually change out your, almost change the colour by doing that. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. I just figured after we got another notification, you know, of another 3 weeks lockdown, I figured I ought to pop them in the post. I sent yours and Claire's out. Right. Do a bit at the top so it looks like it's overlapping. There we are. All the raindrops keep falling on my head. Do 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 do. Yeah, you don't want me to sing. Right. That one's going to go on there. That one's going to go on there. I'm still not sure what I'm doing with this card. It's definitely very made up as I went along. I think that I should go for this green, and I've got to decide what colour that green is. I think it's garden green. I'm just grabbing it. There it is. Oh no, that's Mossy Meadow. Not sure if it's garden green or Mossy Meadow. There is one way to find out. If you can't remember what colours are in your designer series paper, just have a quick look in the catalogue, and it tells you all your colours so you can match it up perfectly. So Bird Ballad has black, grey, Bermuda Bay, Calypso Coral, Crumb Cake Daffodils, like Old Olive. That is Old Olive. Right, Old Olive it is then. Right, let's go for it. I don't know if it's going to show up on there. So, we'll try it out. Right, I'm looking for Showered with Love. Stamping on the fly. Let's see how dark that comes out. Yeah, not bad at all. I think we'll do that. Old Olive, you're right, Carol. Absolutely right. Let's pop that on. I hope it comes out dark enough. Yes, that will be dark enough. Perfect. Showered with Love. That one's going to go on there. I got a big fingerprint on that one. How did I do that? Let's use another one, because I can use that one for something else. I'll just cover up the blob. There we are. Showered with Love. Put our welly boots on it. Like that. Do you know, I'm not convinced. Are you? Right, let's do this again. So what happens when you craft on the fly and you haven't completely made up your mind? I knew what I was doing with my first card, and I only kind of knew what I was doing with my second. That's the way it goes though. Showered with Love, that's a bit better. That's going to go on there. I'm going to raise that on a dimensional. I can feel it. Oh, I've got a little gem on there. Where have they gone? Those elves are at it again. Showered with Love. It's my my rain. Rain or shine. Sorry if I keep putting my arm in the way. Pool party, you'll do. Because you're part of the colours in the DSP. Right, let's put them in full strength this time. Oh, I like that. Showered with love. That's it. It's going to go on there. Oh, notification. It's going to go on there like that. And I'm just going to stick it on with my snail. There's 2 sides to every piece of cardstock. It's never the end of the world. Yes, you're right, Kathy. You've got fairies in the kitchen that fill up the sugar bowl and salt and pepper pots. Oh my goodness. I wish I had a fairy like that. I have fairies that don't. Actually, I might leave that off a minute and grab some ribbon. I have fairies that don't do what they're meant to do. I got some pretty things. And this is mint. I don't think this will work on there. Don't like the mint. This is what I'm looking for. Right, so I think I'm going to pop that down as it is. I'm going to take these off. Yeah, there's always 2 sides to cardstock. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you mess it up, does it? I'm going to take the boots off now. Because I've had a better idea. Come on off, boots. Like getting your wellies off, isn't it? They never want to come off. Right, I've taken them off. I'm going to put new dimensionals on those. So what have you got planned for the rest of your day, ladies? And any men? Oh, especially for me, honestly. Oh, I'm glad you've all got nice little fairies like that. I have a fairy who sometimes makes me coffee in the day. Yes. She's very nice. And I noticed that my fairy put on the dishwasher. I'll probably be the one that empties it, but it all helps, doesn't it? Homeschooling. Yeah, me too. I've got to go into work for a quick meeting, but I've also got maths and English and science and all of that going on. Sticks to me. Right, so did you see what I did there? I took some of our silver metallic thread and I just wound a little bit around my hand. It needs to be quite haphazard. It's not very purposeful or contrived. And then I'm just going to stick it onto my back of my welly boots. I've put some of those Stampin' Dimensionals on there, which will stick it to the card, but it also helps stick this loop of metallic thread down. Very messy, haphazard loop, and I'm going to stick that on there. You can always rearrange your loops if you don't like them. Stick a bit more underneath or chop them off, whatever you want. Showered with love. Make sure that's straight. Like that. I'm going to chop that big loopy one off. Don't want that on there. Off it goes. I've got glue on my scissors. Oops. That's it. Take that one off. Loop that one back round. So, there we are. What have you all been watching on TV? I've been watching War of the Worlds on Netflix. Very good. Okay, showered with love. And then on the inside, we can put some more of those little flowers, can't we? Where are they? There's another one. They're slightly different. Oh dear. Why are acrylic blocks so noisy? I don't know why they're so noisy. There we are. Lots of flowers on the inside. And then I'm going to put some gems on the front and we'll be finished. Let's move all of these things out of the way. I'm going to colour my flowers in the inside afterwards as well, so you'll see those. I'll pop that back on. You don't want to sit and watch me colour flowers, do you? Balthazar. Oh, I don't know what Acorn TV is, but I could look that up. Oh, hi Margaret. I'm glad you found us. We're almost done, but you can catch us on the replay. These metallic pearls, they come in like a, I don't know if you call it a silver. It's like a bluey colour, but a silver and gold. So I'm going to use some of the bluey silver ones, I think. Let's grab my take a pick tool and grab a few of those. I think it'll just finish it off. Yeah, put that on there. There's a hair on that one. There we are. 2, and then another one. Down here. You know what? It's never. I never know where to put them. We just go for it and see what looks right to you. There we are. Showered with love. Smooth those out of the way. You know what reminded me to use these? I found one on the corner of my grid paper. So that was, something was telling me. I think I'm going to move that one. There we are. Showered with love. I really like that one. So the envelope is here. Don't forget to stamp your envelopes. You don't want naked envelopes. So you can put your welly boots on it. You could put your flowers, whatever you fancy on there. Whatever you like. Can't find my welly boot stamp. I think I put it back away. So let's grab out the flowers. Just put one there. One there. Make sure you leave room for your address. Put one on the back. There we are. That's quite cute, isn't it? For a cute little showered with love card. Showered with love. Yeah, I love this stamp set. I'm going to be using it loads, I think. I've already used it tons. It's one of those that sits in your stash and it's always useful and it's always there when you need it. So that's the card we just made. And then where's the one I made earlier? The one that was a little bit more complicated, but neither of them are. They're both very simple coffee and cards type cards. Well, I'm glad you like it. It's a really cute little one, isn't it? Very simple. And this is the one where we use the masks. And I'll show you what they are. Lucy, I know you asked if you're still there. They come like this. They're called Pattern Party Decorative Masks. And they come in a pack of 4. And you get the cloud one that I was using, which is this one. Get the cloud one. And then you get this lovely mandala one. Let me move things out of the way so you can actually see what it comes like. Like that. You get that one. I really like that. I think I'm going to have to use that on a card. You get this one, which is like a grid lattice effect. And then you get the bricks, which is what I was using for the background with the grey with the piggies as well last week. So you get the 4 of those. They're relatively inexpensive, but they are on the retiring list. So grab those if you want them. And the packs of note cards and envelopes. Who was asking me that? Margaret. Yes, they do come together. They come pre-scored like this. They come like that, and you get the blue, you get the green, You get the Calypso Coral, which is this colour, and you get this pink as well. So all the envelopes are scalloped to match the cards. So they come together in a pack with the pre-scored cards. They are super useful, and you get a pack of, what did I say last week? We got a pack of 40. Wow, that's quite a lot. Brilliant. I didn't even realise there were that many in there. Goodness. So they're the cards we've made. Oh, and one quick thing just before I love and leave you. Last week I mentioned our in colours that are retiring. Yeah, these are really useful, these note cards and envelopes. The in colours that are retiring. So I kind of explained last week that we have in colours, brand new ones every year, but they last for 2 years. So every year one set retires, and these are just, we have all our big colour families. These are not those. These are added extras, that are the on-trend colours. So if you pop into the shops, you'll see the trendy colours this year, though, in fashion and homeware and things like that. And they tend to reflect those, the trendy colours. So these are the 2018 to 2020 ones, and these are the ones that are retiring. So these are on the retiring list. If you want any of them, you need to get them now, because they won't be bringing any more of them out. As soon as they've sold out, they've gone, and they won't be in the new catalogue. So they're here until they've gone, basically. And we've got Grapefruit Grove, we've got Call Me Clover, we've got this Pineapple Punch, lovely lipstick, that was really popular, and this gorgeous Blueberry Bushel. So those are the retiring 2018 to 2020 in colours. So just so you know which ones they are, they're those. If you don't have them and you want them, make sure you get the re-inkers too, because obviously they're retiring as well, and you want your ink pads to last for a long time. Or if you have them and you don't have the re-inkers, make sure you get them, because you won't be able to get those either. Oh, so that's that bit done. Oh, I'm glad you like the cards. So I'm done, ladies. I've gone over time, I'm afraid, just a little bit, but then I was a bit late starting, wasn't I? So it's I know it's quite a long Facebook Live on a Tuesday, but we would spend quite a lot longer at Coffee and Cards, so I want to make sure that you get to see something fun. And I hope you have a crafty week. If any of you make any cards, I'd love you to post them in the Inkstampshare VIP group. I would love that. I love to see what you make. Even if it's not a card, post whatever you've made. I'd be very happy. And have a lovely week. And I'll see you Thursday evening. I'll be back to do my Thursday evening crafting session. So take care and have a look out. Thanks, Corinne. Have a look out for tomorrow for our every day for the 2.6 card challenge fundraising for the Puzzle Centre. Keep an eye out for those. All right. Thanks, ladies. Have a great week. Stay safe. Bye-bye.